Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this na Dr. SYLVIA Olayinka Blyden, and today, Tuesday, January 16th, 2023. The time now, it don't pass 8 p.m. in the evening. This na the second broadcast where they do to Unami people them for today. Today, the main thing where I want to talk about na the 28th anniversary of the coup where Julius Maada Bio and in colleagues them may make for overthrow them boss when I'm in Valentine Strasser, the then military head of state. Today I want to analyze around that coup day and certain decisions that were taken that 10 day. But before I reach there, some other topical issues then they where so many people and they ask me say, Dr. Blyden, we need your opinion on these issues. The first one get for do with the visit of the APC members of Parliament led by the Honorable Abdul Kagbo with the blessings of the former head of state and former APC leader Ernest Bai Koroma for go visit the duly re-elected president of Sierra Leone, where beat the APC by a wide margin of over 15%. Then go visit them, and the APC MP then pull their own story of waiting and said and discuss. The president self in office, State House, then self pulled their own story. And the two different story them, they not get better side where they are to agree pan themselves. But I believe say as time they go on, we go know which one pan the two version then correct. According to the APC MP them, then say the president tell them say the Ernest Bai Koroma problem, then they solve on this week. And according to them, that problem there is that the APC they not like where Ernest Bai Koroma they under house arrest, and when they charge Ernest Bai Koroma for treason and then other charges against the state. So then say the president don't assure them say in they solve that problem, that concern where APC gets. He says inside 1 week in the course solve them. But we don't know how the president get for solve this problem. And the president in your side then talk say the APC MP then go there for go tell the president say the APC ready for work tranga one with the president pan wetin they do for the government, for the country. So now then two varying reports then they will get. But what you mean know is that one pan and they lie. Either the president in young people them not honest, or the APC MP them not honest. But we believe since the next 1 week, we will know that not honest. And who that give out correct information, and who that withhold information. We will know. Until they say 1 week, we will know. The second part, now this unfortunate development where we can see the former president, the medical report where they complain say he get sickness in body. So the doctor will write explain body sickness and the president in former president in body. That paper they get for leak na social media. So they all over social media now. Now na public interest document. Everybody don't see them. Well, for me, I get for say something about that for understand. I don't go through that experience day before. When I go remember, say this government may arrest me, then charge me, and I'm in sick. So this same doctor, when I do this medical report for Ernest Bai Koroma, and the exact same doctor now I mean do myself medical report where attend a court. The same doctor now I do am. But me on side, the court may ignore what the doctor say about my medical condition. And then send me go back na Pademba Road prison. They not allow me for be given bail because of my medical condition. So I mean spend over 1 month na Pademba Road prison for nothing. I don't mean do nothing wrong. Then just go lock me up. Same way back again, na the CID, the same doctor, he do medical report for tell the CID then say, this woman, the cell usa on a put am, e not fit for the that kind of cell day. Because the cell usa them put me, breathe not the wind not the I know they breathe fresh air. So the same doctor will sign this Ernest Bai Koroma medical report. Now he sign me medical back. He get to the police them for tell them say the condition will not detain this woman is not good. On a pull and come out there. The police they not listen that doctor they at all. But now let's explain to una waiting really medical report how the process they go because una need for understand them. Medical reports then can do them for ensure say somebody who is sick and needs specialized care outside of the prisons, he able get them. But in lawyer them, they not just they file the medical report. Then they file them with something when they call affidavit and notice of motion. So the notice of motion and the affidavit, now then they attach to the medical report for tell the court say this we client is sick. So and so point, and we need so and so things for be done for them. Like right now in the case of Ernest Bai Koroma, then they tell we say they want Ernest Bai Koroma for come out salon and go out for specialized medical treatment. So when you submit the affidavit, the medical report, the notice of motion, the law say you for serve the side where carry your clients go court. In this case, now the state na in care Ernest Bai Koroma go court. So then for serve the Attorney General and Minister of Justice and the Inspector General of Police in prosecuting team. Therefore serve them this affidavit, these medical records, and this notice of motion. Then the state now, the prosecution where they prosecute Ernest Bai Koroma, headed by the Attorney General, then can do one of 3 things. First, they can do affidavit in support. That means say them as government, then support waiting Ernest Bai Koroma in lawyer they don't file na the court. The affidavit where Ernest Bai Koroma in lawyer they don't file, then support that affidavit there. So then self degree say make the court allow Ernest Bai Koroma for travel out. Then the second option what they can do, then call an affidavit in opposition. That means to say the state, they file documents to the court for tell the court say, we oppose this affidavit. We oppose this application for pull Ernest Bai Koroma come out Sierra Leone and send and go overseas. And we oppose for so and so reasons. Then go list all the reasons na then say your affidavit in opposition. Then the third thing where the state prosecution can do, that for just stay silent. Not file nothing, not file no papers, not answer the affidavit. But then when they stay silent, then get a mantra where they can now talk, say, silence means consent. Silence means consent. That means, say, if the state, the government of President Maada Bio, then keep silent, the courts get right for take and say, then don't agree, say Ernest Bai Koroma for be removed out of Sierra Leone. So now the three options then this way go happen in front of the High Court. The government of President Maada Bio go either file affidavit in support, or then go file affidavit in opposition, or then go stay silent, where the judge go now assume for be a consent to waiting Ernest Bai Koroma want for be done. That is, for make he left the country. So what we don't see now the social media, now only the medical report. The affidavit and the application when at the notice of motion, they not show na social media. So we don't know waiting na the points them where the lawyer then put forward for move the court for agree with them. Before that, the one when I in the confidential document, the medical report, because nobody no wants a medical report for the out, now the public domain. But that medical report, now in the leak, then the affidavit, when I in they make the arguments, and the notice of motion, when I get the application, they're not showing them. So right now, we don't know waiting at the lawyers, the arguments front the court. And then most importantly, we don't know waiting at the president in government in actions. But what we read the APC MPs, then they tell we, is that the president don't tell them, say, inside the next 1 week not go pass, in go solve the APC them problem concerning Ernest Bai Koroma. Which means that the government, if not true, the APC MPs, then they talk. If not true, then it means to say the government don't consent for make them pull Ernest Bai Koroma, come out naya, and carry and go overseas. But me people that with time, as I say, all things will be revealed. We gonna know whether they talk true, we gonna know whether they lie. The second point where people then they ask me a lot for make a rub mouth small pan. Now this issue for Parliament, the Clerk of Parliament, Speaker of Parliament. It's unfortunate I don't see so many people then they bash the Speaker of Parliament, Dr. Abbas Bundu. It's very unfortunate because it shows that they don't understand the laws around Parliament and the Clerk of Parliament. The people, the only person who gets the power for discipline the Clerk of Parliament, that His Excellency the President Julius Maada Bio. And make a quote the constitutional sections then for honor. Section 82(1) of the Sierra Leone Constitution, it clearly states, say, now only His Excellency the President, now in the appoint the Clerk of Parliament. According to the President, in your own decision as to who that in want, based on how they advise him, that the necessary service commission. Now, the same constitution under section, and I can take pen for write this. Under section 171, subsection 7(8), 7(a). I repeat, section 171, subsection 7A clearly states say whosoever they appoint, we get the power for appoint. Now no more get the power for discipline. So the president under 82(1) get the power for appoint the clerk. And the president under 171(7)(a) now no more get the power for discipline the clerk. The Speaker of Parliament not get that power there. Do ya una left for course the Speaker of Parliament? It's unfortunate that because people do not understand what in the laws of the land say, then can cause people them unnecessarily. In this case, the buck stops on the president's desk, not on the speaker in desk. So I hope say people then go understand. Say Parliament as a body, they cannot sack the speaker. They cannot sack the clerk. I repeat, Parliament as a body, they cannot sack the clerk of Parliament. Only His Excellency the President can sack, suspend, discipline the clerk of Parliament. Nobody else. Dia on a blow pan the Speaker Abbas Bundu. Now I also see one funny article where say police not get right for arrest lawyer. No, that is a nonsense. I want to discard them. That is a complete nonsense. Police get right for arrest anybody other than the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Even the Vice President of Sierra Leone can be arrested. I'm not going to let that for happen, but the police get right for arrest them. Nobody immune from being arrested other than the President of Sierra Leone. Waiting that person writes an article, they not understand is that then say no lawyer can be charged to court for a criminal offense without the fiat, the permission of the Honorable Attorney General when at the titular head of the bar. So if you're not a lawyer, then they will charge you go court unless the Attorney General give permission. But nothing will stop the police from arresting a lawyer. Nothing. That person they say for write that article there. The term where in brother, I mean President of Sierra Leone, I mean they work for in brother. They arrest one lawyer where me aware of. Now me personally me get for commodity they work in a state house for can beg the police them for release that lawyer there. Then release the lawyer overnight. Now me personally me get for beg the police them. So not so any new thing, say then they arrest lawyer in Sierra Leone. And nothing will stop police from arresting a lawyer. The only thing the police not get power for charge any lawyer to court without the expressed permission of the Attorney General. So, for example, imagine, let's say for example, a lawyer then catch her on the act, they commit a crime like a murder, they kill a person. You go say the police not go arrest them on the spot. It go allow them for go, run away and escape because a lawyer? No. So you know the argument to that person they write, it not even make sense. Now for those mislead, create unnecessary tension at the country, and misinform the populace. All lawyers can be arrested. Every citizen is prone to being arrested in Sierra Leone, except for His Excellency the President. Every other person can be arrested if the police suspect say you don't commit a crime. Of course, if you're a statesman or you're a stateswoman, the police can tend for handle you alleged criminality in a different way from an ordinary citizen. But that's not at the discretion of the police. Not to by force, now at the discretion of the police for ensure that the society is kept intact, in the moral fabric of the society is kept intact. So before they go arrest a statesman or a stateswoman, then go make sure say then go through certain procedure first, but not by force. Now, that comes to the main purpose of this broadcast today. Today, I want to talk about wetin Julius Maada Bio, Tom Newma, rest in peace, Komba Monde, rest in peace, Karifa Kagbo, Idris Kamara, Colonel, and the other NPRC military officers them in do 28 years ago under the leadership of Julius Maada Bio as the then deputy head of state to Captain Valentine Strasser, who was then the president. Interestingly, my people, actually the state house that day when they overthrew Valentine Strasser. In fact, by the waiting there was a destiny happened for be the last person when come on a state house that day. Because they inside one room in the state house, they study. I was a medical student. All the commotion don't happen, me don't know nothing. By the time when they catch up, say the place look quiet. Canada, nobody not in a state house. So I witnessed that occasion there as a medical student, as a student activist. And I'm aware of all the ramifications around that period there. And today, I want to cast on our minds and back. Some of una we go still member. But for most of una, the majority of Sierra Leoneans them, because Sierra Leone are a young population. Most of una, 28 years ago, either una no me don't born yet, or if una me don't born safe, una no me get sense. So today I want to give you some of the ramifications around that day and tell you some lessons where I feel say me don't learn na me own life inside the last 28 years. During that period, they will get the soldier man the way they run the government by decree. And as recently I listened, I think that Colonel Idris, one of the NPRC ministers them, where they say coup not to fighting. And I agree with them, coup not to fighting. Because you don't know the kind of mortal man when at the soldier man where they can become head of state. You don't know the kind of lifestyle, you don't know the kind of character. But when you make a coup, it suspend the constitution, it begin rule by decree. And in that process, how then the soldier man and they feel, then they do. And a lot of times they can be brutal, abuse human rights. Because coup, in any shape or form, not to fighting. So 28 years ago, the people of Sierra Leone, we don't fed up with the soldier man them. And we say we want for make civilian government canal. Especially as the war not in the done. This war where they say they overthrow APC for can't done the war. The war not in the done. But there are now all kind of rumors. Say Valentine Strasser mean want for change in clothes from military to civilian, like a Jerry Rawlings, so that he will become a civilian president. He will contest under one party where the soldier man them inform, where they call NUP, National Unity Party. But then when they read this rumor now say Strasser get interest for turning himself from soldier to civilian president. And then we get a lot of other political parties them where they want power. The SLPP, the PDP, the UNPP, of course the APC self when they rebirth that and they. And then they protest say no, they don't want no soldier man for change from military to civilian clothes. So if not that Strasser the plan, then they're against them. So now in the middle of that confusion there, on this day, 28 years ago, Maada Bio, Karifa Kagbo, Komba Monde, Idris Kamara, Tom Newma, they overthrew Captain Valentine Strasser. When they overthrew Captain Valentine Strasser, Maada Bio became the head of state. Because the term before they overthrew Strasser, Maada Bio was the deputy head of state. And to his credit, a lot of people in the praise him that 10 day say he matured in leadership. So when colleagues then decided and they pulled Strasser because Strasser want for turn to civilian, then choose Maada Bio now for be the new head of state. Immediately when Maada become head of state, the civilian politicians, they all begin holler now say, let Maada Bio not even mistake. Say if they can't put himself, impose himself, we'll forget the elections the next month. Because the elections we don't slate them for happen the very next month, which was February 1996. So Maada Bio shortly after, for the first time, he make we able see and talk to this person when they for the Sanko, when we in a bush. This rebel, when they cause all these atrocities for the first time, Sierra Leoneans they hear it in voice, then see them on a video screen. And now this new military head of state, Maada Bio, now make this possible. And he able also give a ceasefire where the rebel then stop all ambushes on the main highways. So instantly, as Maada Bio take over, when he get that ceasefire, the price of all foodstuff drop drastically. Because now palm they can't free, pepper they can't free, rice they can't free, everything when they upline, when I'm able to the highway, then they can out freely. So all thing the price drop. So people are now begin say, if Maada Bio don't able to do this, for make them get ceasefire, they allow postpone this election. Let us get this peace before election. So a movement become very loud now for say, let them give Maada Bio chance, make you run the country for some more time, beyond the February elections, so that he can able to negotiate for this peace. Because my people are they tell you palm price come down by 5 times waiting them they sell a pint of palm instantly when Maada Bio make peace with Fode Sanko. So you had a set of Sierra Leoneans, very prominent, powerful voices. One of them was Hilton File. They say peace before elections. Let will give Maada Bio chance. Let Maada Bio run the country. Let give him chance. Let him make the peace. Let will not rush for going to elections. Because the rebel them, including Fode Sanko, himself talk and say, let them give Maada Bio chance because he not trust the civilian politicians. So in the middle of that, Maada Bio now say, well, since so many people then they debate about this whole thing, one side say make her stay, the other side say no, let it go. He say, I carry the message to the people of Sierra Leone. I call a Bintumani conference. I will call Shali Bujama, who is a respected woman by all segments of the society, for chair this Bintumani conference. Let us decide if I for handover or this peace process where I don't begin pan so where my price don't can down, pepper don't can down, vegetable don't can down, plaza, everything can down. Because there was no more ambush on the highways. So then go to the Bintumani conference. And the outcome was that even though the soldier man then go and talk say, we're not going to guarantee una security if una insist on elections. We're not going to guarantee security on the highways on elections day. So we, the soldier them, they prefer make una postpone the elections. Let Maada Bio continue as president. But the people of Sierra Leone, the vast majority in the hall, then tell Shali Bujama say, Maada Bio must go. They want a civilian and they want the elections the very next month, which was February. When at this point, Maada Bio take a critical decision, when I want to use as the lesson for we today. When the soldier man then make that statement, said they cannot guarantee security. Maada Bio at that point, he mean for able force his way through and say from that moment on, Bintumani conference cancelled. Nothing again all day for discuss, because those who should provide security don't tell we say they're not able to provide security if I don't continue as head of state. He could have done that. And nobody not for able to say nothing because he had the military behind him. But he take a decision and say, if the people them speak and say, even the soldier man and say they're not going to provide security, they still do not want me, Maada Bio, as head of state. He said, I go put my personal ambitions and even my vision for peace to one side. And I go look at the bigger picture and hand over power to whosoever win the elections of February. Now, a lot of people believe say Maada Bio not sincere. A lot of people believe say he just talk no more. Because even on elections day, some soldier man them come out and begin fire around Freetown the hills them. Soldier man then come out, now them bow Kene Masai, cut people their hand. So a lot of people them feel say Maada Bio not sincere. When people, we will believe in destiny, faith, and believe say God they reward mortal man for decisions the way you take when in the interest of the greater good. We believe say for make Maada Bio become so successful in politics, it dropped to a level, first of all, where he not get nothing. He can't open business, he open pharmacy, he open agricultural business, they're not able to flourish. God reduce them to nothing. And then God elevate them high for go back na that same seat where he give up because the people them say let he give up that seat. We where they believe say destiny and God can reward person. When you put the greater good above your personal enjoyment, we believe say I make God elevate Maada Bio. Even though we fed him, because me like me, all man know, I was his biggest critic for that 2012 elections. Now blocker, because kind like because the APC them get strategy, but for win that 2012 election, then CSF no, and they know the role where SYLVIA Blyden play. So we make sure so we block Maada Bio 2012, he not get no chance. But when God is God and God say he they reward somebody, now make amidst all the resistance. It elevate Maada Bio 2018. Then again in 2023, despite all the challenges, despite all the blunders where the Electoral Commission blunder, when you look at the bigger picture, you see say Maada Bio win the elections clean. The message I want to say here today is simple. This is a lesson to we all within our politics. Say God the reward. God they see and God they elevate. A lot of what they do so now, they want the way not get way short-sighted. We not they see far. Then just they look what they do now. Then they realize say every step what they take now for the greater good. Not for me political party or for me own friendship or me own loyalty to person. No. Every single step where they do now waiting the benefit, the greater good. Every single challenge what they challenge now waiting for benefit, the greater good. 28 years ago, Maada Bio stood up and take a decision where intel we say for the greater good. Some people not believe them. But if you look how God don't reward them, and most importantly, now this I go round up with now today. When you look at all the mistakes the way Maada Bio they make, very irritating mistakes, and then you see how God can come and protect them. God they come and step in and protect them. They show you say now a divine protection now they get. Because so many mistakes then the way they make, where you they see able counter, and you can know that this is nothing but the hand of God. So many things the way they happen, seen and unseen. You know, say God there with this man in presidency. But do you make I tell the president today, if they listen this message, or if you not listen, on the way they listen, they are gonna pass this message on to them for me. Papa God self can tire for help. Papa God can protect to a limit. Mr. President, we all don't see and now say yes, God there with you. Now make He don't elevate you, reward you twice. But God self can tire. Mr. President, some decisions then the way you take, some mistakes then the way you make, I not go want for make the legacy where God don't give you an opportunity for left na this country, make you allow yourself for dirty am because of their mistakes then they. Mr. President, God Almighty, himself can tire. God don't bless you for what you do 28 years ago where you stand firm. God don't show we say, you heart me clean. Now make, He don't bless you, He don't reward you. But Mr. President, God self can tire. We mortal man, recalcitrant, and not they do the correct thing. God can pull on. The divine protection can come out. The divine blessing can come out. So Mr. President, the greater good is always better than whatever hidden parochial deal you might get somewhere else. On that note there, I go end tonight's broadcast and let God bless we all. Amen.